Well, if it's not a 3,000-pound car rotisserie. Some of you may remember when I tried to build my own wooden car rotisserie a few months ago, and it did not work out very well because once I built it, I realized two things. One, I'm not strong enough to lift it up myself. Two, once you twist it, lift it up, you have like a really high total height. Unlike a rotisserie that turns from the center of the car, this like do-it-yourself tilt one sort of makes the axis the side of the car, so it tilts up super high. I've spent like 6 hours on it and then I couldn't use it. So anyway, here we are. I brought this home. I did strap it down. I got my helper here who's off trying to eat poop or something over there. We're gonna take this out of the box. It's gonna rain tonight, and we'll take a look at it this weekend. Try to get it built. Maybe make a video, who knows. What's in the box? We know what's in the box. Let's have a look. Let's not stab ourselves. Oh boy. I was hoping to save this box because you use these things once, then you decide what a terrible idea this whole thing is and you never use it again. Why don't I zoom in a little more? And then you want to sell it and you have no way to sell it because no one's going to come with a trailer and pick it up. So if I save the box, I can sell it. So far, this is super legit, as we say up here in Massachusetts. Kudos to Eastwood. I don't know if anything's missing. I doubt it. Do the job right, homies. This stuff is really nice. There's not a scratch on anything. The packaging was perfect. It's got instructions with it. Lots of parts, but not crazy. And check this out. The pivot where it rotates has a bushing or a bearing that it can be greased on each end, so that's super cool. A nice detail. Like an engine stand, you don't ever see that. It's just metal on metal. So some nice details. We'll get back to this. I'll put it together this weekend.